This book is a must read. I highly recommend this book. This book completely transforms everything in your life. I highly recommend this book. When people ask me, Christy, what are the books you always read? And I read a lot of books. Today I want to share a few of them. Of course, as I wrote books myself, like The Joyful Balance Code, and also wrote this Legends. This one is a must read. There are stories of 8 logistics superheroes. Well, I'm one of them. Superheroes, we don't wear capes, but we do things that are making a difference in this world. So these stories, all of the authors that you would know, their stories are super amazing. And if you haven't yet, order online, search on Amazon. It's available everywhere in the world. And have a look, tag me, tag all the authors on the book. We will be so happy to hear from you, and we can't wait to have a conversation with you as well. The next book I want to introduce you is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Honestly, before I read this book, I kind of understand about how to do that. And in my life, I do influence and convince people, persuade people, attract people in life. But this book truly has turned everything down into a few practical points that you can use, apply to your life, whether you want to be a leader, you want to be a person that who wants to be more attractive, charismatic. This book is a must read. The next book I want to introduce you is The 4-Hour Work Week. When I started my journey as entrepreneur, I was so excited. And then throughout the journey, I started to become like, oh, I was too busy. I didn't even have much time for myself, for my family. And I started to sit there and thinking, oh, I think I would love to have less working hours so that I can enjoy my life more. After all, what's the point? I work so much and I didn't even end up enjoying anything. And that's when I discovered this book. This book is about, well, when it says 4 hours work week, it doesn't mean you only need to work 4 hours per week, which is ideal. But what it really tells you here on the book is that how can you escape that standard 9 to 5 working hours and you can still be productive, effective. You can get even better results by working less and you can work smarter rather than harder. I highly recommend this book if you're looking for a balanced work and life. Now, something also very similar to the other one I just introduced you. This book is Buy Back Your Time. We always feel like money is important. Yes, I agree with that, but time is way more precious than money. People are thinking, time is money. Time is not money. Money is less precious than time because you can always buy money, use money to buy more money, invest or earn more money, but you cannot buy your time. This is the way how you buy your time back, that particularly for entrepreneurs, that you run a company. Don't let the company run you. You run the company. That means you can always hire people. You always use money to solve the problem. And sometimes when you find a way to solve the problem, you end up having more time. Buy back your time by using money. And you earn more money as well by using others' talents. You don't need to know everything to be successful. I highly recommend this book if you haven't read yet, whether it's an audiobook and or you want to buy a hard copy, this is the one. I have so many other books I want to recommend you, but for this section, I want to highly recommend you one of my favorite, and that's Think and Grow Rich. This book completely changed the life of mine and also of so many people in the world. If you search this book, you understand how magical and powerful this book is. There are many editions. I bought this one. There's a little bit difference between each edition, but the whole thing is overall they're the same. You can also download the audiobook because it's so good, particularly when I'm doing exercise in the morning, when I'm doing workout. I always love listening to the audiobook. This book can completely transform everything in your life, in your money mindset, your mindset. You turn from poor mindset and poverty to be richer, wealthier, and in a higher level. So, my friend, if you haven't read this book, if you haven't listened to the audiobook yet, I highly recommend you to read it. And I would love to hear from you after you read those books that I recommended. I want to hear everything from you that you tell me, Christy. Thank you so much for introducing these books to me because it has completely changed my life. And I want to hear from you, my friends. Don't forget to share this video, share love with more people, and press the like button. I would love to hear more from you, and so that you can stay tuned with all the new videos in our channel. Thank you. Bye.